Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Eclipse FlyFF. This is K-Rod Games here, and we're just going to keep on going. Last time we got to approximately level 35. Well, not approximately, but level 35. In this episode, we're going to be moving on to another place, but I guess I should mention that I found one of my old accounts, and I had some jewelry and a cloak as well, and a pet. So I'll just go over that real quick. So this is a champion set, and it's maxed out to plus 20 on each item. So the rings give you plus 50 strength and plus 10% additional damage of critical hits. The earrings give you 513 additional damage each, and then the necklace gives you 1518 HP, 375 magic defense, and so there's 2 rings, 2 earrings, and a necklace. And then I also have this cloak, which is a Colosseum cloak, and as you can see, it gives you 40 strength, 40 dexterity, 40 intelligence, and 40 stamina, 30 speed, so like your run speed, and 10% HP increase. As well as our pet here, if he'll come out. Let's see. Yes, there he is. I named him Malachi a long time ago after my dog, but as you can see here, his ability is it gives all of your stats 75 points to each one of your stats, and it's also awakened with 3 sets of 23 strength, so that's really handy. And now you see, with all that extra, this, the jewelry, the cloak, and the pet, we have over 4,000 attack, and we're only level 35. Now the only problem is with the pet is you have to feed them, but the nice thing is if we go to the shop, we can buy an automatic feeder for it, so that's pretty handy. And there it is. So this is the shop, and this is where players can set up shops, and sell stuff that they farm, and find things and sell things like weapons and shields and armor and jewelry and cards and cash shop items like fashion stuff, but that's not what we're interested in. What we want is, I'm gonna have to see if I can find it, is the I can't remember what it's called in here. It's not here. I think it's a couple more over. Green armor. Actually, we should go and check that out real quick, because we're going to want to buy something, but I have no money, so I can't do that. Buff paying in the bank. It's got to be this one then. Yeah, okay, here we go. Now I just don't remember which one it's in. So there's the Eclipse Cash Shop, the Eclipse Accessories, and then Cash Shop Items. So I think it's under Cash Shop. There's all these, and this is it. Feed for S-Class Pet. Auto Pet Feed for 15 days. And it's just for S-Class, and you see that this one is an S-Class. So we can get this, but we don't have any money, so we can't. I forgot about that. I could sell this, but I don't think I will. These will all sell for $1. These will sell for $5. Okay. We'll have to come back for that. But other things that you can buy are like hair, accessories and whatnot. So you can get different hair. You can buy cloaks like this. I think the Colosseum cloak is in here. It might not be though. Maybe I'm crazy. It doesn't look like it is. And then you can get masks and glasses and whatnot as well. And then this one is your, you know, like buff stuff and just a bunch of stuff and all these pets that you can get and gems for your pets, for your buff pets and whatnot. So let's just carry on then, since I have no money and I forgot to use my pet in the last episode. So we want to go to the next island, which is Saint Morning, I believe it's called. This first island is Flaris, and the next one's Saint Morning. Yeah, that's right. And then the one after that is Darken, but we'll get there eventually. And by eventually, I mean pretty quick because of the EXP rate. Alright, Blinkwing to Saint Morning. Not enough Pena. That's fantastic. Alright, so I made a huge mistake by not using the pet. And I'll just use this. And this is how you fly and get around. Originally they just had brooms and boards, like flying boards and whatnot. But then they introduced bikes, and it seems that that's what everybody likes to use now, because they go a little bit faster. There is music, background music in the game, but I'd rather not play it because I don't want to chance copyright strikes. But it really shouldn't be that big of an issue. I did turn on the sound effects though, because I noticed those weren't on in the last one. So that shouldn't, you know, it shouldn't be as boring now, and you'll be able to hear all the sound effects of when you hit things and when you get hit, and when you use skills as well. So what we're going to do is we're just going to go into the dungeon real quick and see if we can't make some money really quickly. We should be able to, because the item rate and the Pena rate is increased on private servers as well. And Pena is the currency that they use. Your Pena shows up here, and you can hold up to 2 billion Pena, and then you can't hold any more, so you change it into a Perrin, which is 100,000. No. One Perrin is, I don't recall. I think it's 100 million. Yeah, one Perrin is like 100 million. Alright, so let's pull these guys out. And you'll see the doggy is the one that picks everything up. And you see I killed one thing and got 80,000 Pena. So we do this a little bit. And, you know, I'll just do it until I've got like a mil, I guess. That should be good enough. Because it seems like a waste to come all the way up here just for a little bit of money. And one more. Alright. That's it. And we leveled up 3 times just doing that. So let's go back to Flares, and we will then finally get out of here and carry on to the next place. Alright. So we trade the magic woman, and she'll give us one of these for 800. Which is a pretty good deal. Considering then we don't have to fly all the way over there, which I could have in retrospect. And it may have been quicker, but that's okay. Alright, so now we're gonna hop on our bike real quick and head down. These people with the orange exclamation marks over their heads are quest givers, but in a private server like this, it's really just not worth it to waste your time with questing, because you're just going to get more experience points otherwise. But on the regular server, questing the right way will help you level up quickly. There's certain quests that you can do that give you a lot of experience points, and normally people will miss those, and then they'll end up quitting the game because they get frustrated that they're not leveling up quickly and all that good stuff. Or if you're the kind of player that likes to sink money into a game, they buy experience scrolls to boost their experience gained per monster, which, I mean, you can do if you really want to, but it's not something that I really do. So this is our map, and you can see it's St. Morning, and let me just make it a little bigger. What we're going to do is go down to... No, we want to go across. We're going to go these Totemias real quick, and then to these card puppets, but you'll see when we get there what they look like. And I've already wasted 11 minutes, and we've gained 3 levels. So I'd like to get going further, or not further, but faster. Now, once we hit 60, I don't know if I mentioned this, but when we hit 60, that's when we do our second job change. So you remember our first job change was to a mercenary, and that's when we hit 15, and then we just keep going till we hit 60, and we get our second job change. And I said that we were going to be a blade with this character. So the perk of being a blade is you can wield 2 swords or 2 axes, and you so if you're holding 2 axes or 2 swords, you do, you know, like twice as much damage as you would if you had only one, because you're hitting with both hands. So they're pretty handy, but they're, if I recall, they're one of the most expensive classes to equip everything, you know, because their equipment's expensive, and then you have to buy 2 swords or 2 axes. But the nice thing is, I have 2 bloody swords, which are the 120 level 120 weapons, and that I can use. So that's not too bad. Now, we should be able to get to 50 from here, and then we'll go on to the next place. Now, if anybody has any suggestions for anything else that they'd like to see, like running through dungeons on the original game, I can do that, because I do know some people who still play. So we could organize that, if that would be of interest to anybody. Oh my gosh, this last level is going to be so long. Alright, a couple more should do it. Click, get her. Man, there it is. Okay, so let's see, we don't want that, we want this. 24 skill, stat points to use. And I'll go back to wherever this will take me. And now we will head on to the next place, which is going to be Darken. But we want this one because that'll take us closest to where we want to be. I believe so, yeah. actually, now that we have money, let's go back to the shopping town. And that's not what I wanted. That's what I wanted. Okay. Now the problem is trying to find what you're looking for. What's this? Ugh, not what I want. I think it's over here. You see some people have different colored names. I'm not positive what they all are. I know that red is generally reserved for people who have killed on the PK server. Mercenary, I want. Now let me think for a second. This one, the level 60. The Recorn set is what we want. Now I just have to find the rest of it. Recorn gauntlets. Stitch Recorn boots. And the helmet. Okay. So now that we have that, let's see if we can go over here and find ourselves some level 60 weapons to use once we get to level 60. Weapons. Let's see what they sell in here. Do they sell the Guardian weapons or no? Doesn't look like it. Maybe in another one. Nope. What do they got in here? Just the blues. Okay. I wonder. Green armor. Well, I'm not going to waste time with it now. Let's use our Blinkwing. And oh, hold on one second. I should get that feeder while I'm here too. All these things are slipping my mind because I'm trying to figure out where I can get that weapon. But that's okay. I'll figure it out later. Get that. We'll see if we can't find something else that might be useful. No, we can't. Alright, we'll use that, and you can see up here it says it's still valid for 14 days, 23 hours, 59 minutes, and 51 seconds. So it lasts 15 days, and it'll just automatically feed our tiger here, or whatever he is. Our big blue tiger lion thing that we have. Now, I need to find out where I'm going. Oh, I'm hitting all the wrong buttons. We'll go to the drillers. I guess we'll start there and see how we fare against them. Because we shouldn't do too bad with all our equipment. Well, I wouldn't say equipment, but with our jewelry and whatnot that I found on an old character. We should be able to do alright. And there they are. And let's just self-buff ourselves. They are only level 59, so... Okay, so here we are, level 60, our job change. Usually, like in the real game, you actually have to do quests to change your job, but here they make it really quick. So now I'm a blade, and just to show you guys, let's see, what's this one? Water. Let's go with electric. You see, we have two swords at one time, and that makes our attacking so much quicker. You also get a dexterity boost, or an attack speed boost when you get blade. I believe, yes. So our attack speed is 100% without having to do anything, which is kind of nice. So let's throw this set on. And because that gives us more HP and more attack speed, which in retrospect, we don't really need that. Let's see what this gives us. All stats plus 3, hit 45%, block 15, HP 20. This seems like a better choice for now. So, maybe I just wasted a bunch of time that I didn't need to waste. But now we are leveling up like machines because we can. Alright, I think I'm going to get us to 65, so right here, no, right here maybe. Oh wow, it slowed down a lot now. Let's see, there you go. I am going to not adjust that stat, I'm going to adjust my stats. Put 8 more into here. And that is going to be an episode for us today. And I will see you guys next time.